What's up, everyone? God bless you, and I hope everyone's having a beautiful, positive, and blessed day on this Thursday of the week. One more day in the end of the week. Today, I wanted to come at you with something that I feel is so important that not many people truly understand in their life or even self-aware that it happens. Setbacks are going to happen to you no matter what. It's going to happen. It doesn't matter what career you have. It doesn't matter what you decide to do. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how much money you will have, how much money you don't have. It doesn't matter anything. Nothing matters on setbacks. And I wanted to tell you that to your face because too many of you think because you're up here, you're not going to get a setback. Everyone gets a setback. You're not exempt from it. You're always going to have one little thing that's going to push you back a step, maybe two, maybe three, maybe 5, 6, 7 steps back to go back forward. I have a theory that I love to live by that too many people, when they follow life, they want to go from point A to point Z. And every time you jump from A to Z and you skip the whole alphabet, you got to go right back to the start. Too many of you don't want to start the process. You don't want to go through the process, understanding that the alphabet goes from A to B to C and so forth. Now, imagine this. How do we limit a setback? How do we limit that? Very simple. Number one, patience, right? We all need patience. So now imagine if you did this. Imagine if you were patient enough to start a process, right? If you start a process, you start from A, then you go to B, then you go to C, then you go to D, then you go to E, and then when you get to F, right? You're like, damn, I failed. I just did all these steps and I failed. Now, but guess what happens? Do you think you have to go back to A? Do you think you have to start from the beginning again? Absolutely not, because you followed the steps. You might have to go back to E, maybe to D. Maybe you missed a step. Maybe you missed a process that you could have picked up on and you figured out and said, okay, now I can move forward. Now you go back to F, then you G, then you go on with the alphabet. Now imagine if that's how you view everything in your life, everything in your processes. For me, imagine if my setback of my lower back a year and a half ago, when I could barely move, if I would have just said, you know what, I'm going to go lift big weights today, even though I'm not ready. Would I be where I'm at right now? No. So what did I do? I lifted light weights to get to the strength that I have today. I can't jump from A to Z. I can't do that. I don't want you to do that. I want you to respect life. I want you to respect your own personal life. Know that you're going to be a setback, but you have to prepare for it. You have to be mentally prepared. How do you prepare for that? Very simple. When you know the process of what you're taking, if you know that you're going to on a specific path, you're going down that path. If you know where you're going, be prepared to face a setback because the setback is bound to happen. You're not exempt from it. And when it does happen, you're going to be prepared for it, which is why I love my phrase that I'm going to coin that thing is that practice makes perfect. It's the same thing. I mean, practice is better. Practice is better than the game. It's harder than the game. I don't know. I just lost my train of thought there, but it's okay. Practice is harder than the game. Preparation is harder than the game. When you prepare, you're not going to be ready for that setback. But when that setback happens, you're prepared to go back a little bit. You'd be like, oh, I didn't expect that. But now because you took your time and you were patient enough to go through the process, now you got that setback. Now you're self-aware of what you could do different and you could keep moving forward. Too many of you are stuck in a situation you don't want to be in because of a setback. And sometimes you pursue something that you're really passionate about something happens and you're like, this is not for me. Why are you allowing that situation to make or break a decision of you? If you are so passionate about it and all of a sudden with one thing that sets you back, you're gonna let it go, don't do that. It's only a setback. If you were prepared for it, you probably would have handled it completely different. So I want you today, starting today, is to prepare yourself. Whatever it is that you decide to want to go do. If you want to do a weight loss, if you want to do a mental positive cleansing that you ever want to do, if you want to start eating different, if you want to work out, if you want to travel, whatever it is you want to do, make a path, create a path, but prepare yourself for a future setback that might occur. Not that it will occur, but it might occur. So when it does happen, you were ready, but you don't want to think about it. I'm not telling you to give it energy, because if you do give it energy, it will happen even sooner than later. So when you create that, you leave it out there. So these are the cons of this situation, but I understand that they're overcomable. You can overcome them. So now you put that out there, boom. Now you go about your business. Live out your day every single day like it's a new day. If you live like this every single day, I promise you that every setback that you have aren't gonna push you through the bottom of the hole. It's not gonna put you against the wall. It's not gonna take your life away. It'll just set you back. Respect the setback. It's okay to be set back. You're not exempt, and it's going to happen. Guaranteed. I hope you make sense of what I'm trying to tell you. I hope this just even a nugget of something that I said just sits with you. Because if you practice harder than that setback is going to be easier than if you wasn't prepared for it. So I want you to hold on to that. I want you to build this up. I want you to create the altitude of vision that you've never had before, so that you can understand. So that you can understand and have the faith to be ready for that setback for when it happens. Believe me, if you do that, man, there's nothing that can stop you. You'll probably be held back for a little bit, but you'll just regroup, recharge, prepare, and move forward. Guys, I hope you guys received this message. Always remember, please and never forget to always have faith, not fear. Why? Because faith always, and I mean always, ignites the healing in every setback that you'll face. If this message reaches you, touches you, even connects with you, like, comment, or share. I would greatly appreciate that, and always have a blessed night. Peace out.